Okay, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Today was a pretty smooth day. Was able to catch some QQQ calls. There was definitely some things that I could have done better on this trade. One being a little bit more patient, letting my trade develop before entering, and another that I need to work on is I need to find a system on where I can allow my runners to run. I instead of selling all my whole position on the first move higher, waiting for that continuation trade. But we're gonna start off by showing the month. Today I made 228. Kind of chopping away from this loss from on the 10th and the first. Pretty hefty losses. But we learned from them. We just this is just a learning game, right? But let's hop into the charts. So early morning, I knew that I wasn't going to be trading in this no man's land, right in the middle of supply highs and demand lows, right? So I waited and waited and waited. So I was looking for calls saying that the market's going to go higher right on this candle here at 938. Okay. I'm watching this candle. I'm waiting to see if we getting some strong buyers here. We failed underneath. Okay. So with that being said, now my thought process changed. Okay. So now I'm looking for puts saying that the market's going to go lower, right? We're going to come into this zone and go lower. That failed as well. You can see that here, right? We were having some battle on these two candles here. But essentially this thing wasn't valid, right? We got the break. So now my thought process changed once again. And then, that happens in the market. You have to play both sides. Not one side is better than the other. You have to just respect it, respect the levels. And so we got the break. Okay. So now my mindset has switched again. We got a nice pop off of the break. Okay. Now what am I looking for? I'm looking for this thing to come and retrace to test this zone to see if it's validated. Like here, when I was in the early morning, I needed to see if this was validated, and it wasn't validated because we broke underneath the zone, right? So now that we're back above the zone, I need to see if it's validated. And here it shows my validation. We got the pop, nice move, come back into our zone, and strong green candle to the upside, right? So coming into the day, I seen this happen. I seen it developing, and I'm telling myself, okay, I just need to get ready, So on this candle right here at 956, it dropped into my zone close enough, but it recovered really quick. And I entered in 5 contracts right at 25.25, 425.25. And that was a bad entry. Why? Because you can't really consider this validation off of one candle. You know what I mean? Because this could have easily, we dropped back into my zone. It didn't come deep enough into my zone where I need to be taking my trades. But we came into the zone and I'm down because I entered up here, right? This retracement took me down to $190 in drawdown. And if this thing didn't want to validate here, that would have been a huge loss. Probably a $250 loss. You know what I mean? So I have to wait on that confirmation. And that's something that I struggle with because I'm scared that I'm going to miss the move and then have to wait all day for another setup. So waiting for confirmation is one thing that I need to work on. But afterwards, during that trade, you'll see it in the live video. We got this push down. I seen that we got a nice pop, so I entered in 2 more. This is validation that this level is gonna hold, and I entered 2 more here, down here, because I seen the pop, and I entered in too early on this candle, anyways. So to kind of combat some of those losses early on. We got the move. I did sell those 2 around 25.88, this candle high, just to take off some risk because I was in pretty heavy. For me, 7 contracts is heavy. anything above 5 contracts is heavy for me, right? Then another thing is allowing the play to happen, right? This this is where this is where the money is made. You know what I mean? I really sold all. I told myself I was gonna sell only 2 here, right, and let the other 5 kind of run to my next zone, little level around 27, 28. Um, but I didn't. That didn't happen at all. I ended up selling all of them in this general zone here. I tried and tried and tried to hold and hold and hold, but all of them were out here. And I don't know why. I don't know why, because it's going in my favor. I think I was looking at the P&L and I didn't want to end up in this. If we got a drop, I'd be at square one again. I think that was the issue. But I gotta allow the trade to work out. We saw validation. This level is valid. The sellers, next sellers are gonna be at our next demand zone. So that there was no reason for me to exit this trade. It didn't show me any reason to exit the trade. But on quick little pops, seeing your contract go from 280 down to 220 is kind of nerve wracking. But I got to understand that that's what it's gonna do. This is where the money is made. You know what I mean? But I can't really complain in the same sense because I'm green on the day. Can't really complain. You're green on the day, but there's something that you can take and learn from. But this all comes with confidence in your trades and confidence in my trades. So I know I'll get it over time. But for now, y'all can watch the live trade. My motions and everything is there. It's wild, but I think I was able to see it through enough to hold and not exit this position before before the charts told me that this was not valid. But yeah. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to take my loss. Gotta really see what happens here. We get a drop below. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that reaction. Yeah, there's buyers here. There's buyers here for sure. So there's a battle here for sure. We just gotta see which side is stronger. I think I'm gonna grab two more here. Just if we do get this bounce, this will be pretty nice. But if we fell underneath, it's gonna get ugly. But that reaction here did look pretty good. This next candle, I feel like we'll have to get that push, that stronger push to validate this level. Right now, at this point in time, is where I'm like, okay, I need to. This is where I should have been thinking about entries. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Yep. We got to see it. So we got a minute and 13 seconds on this. We're ejecting that EMA line right now. Um, okay, we're gonna dance here. So this is gonna be a fight at this level. But we've seen the reaction step in, so that gives me a little bit more relief. But it still can get ugly. Spot underneath 501 with it, but the 5 minute on these look like it wants to curl up to the upside, but we're still underneath supply. So testing that EMA right now. Okay, looks like we got the break above the EMA. So I'm gonna probably knock off those two that I bought earlier, just to protect myself. But it looks like we're getting that move that we were expecting, right? SPY is breaking above. So I'm gonna take off another one here. Actually, I'm gonna wait until we get. Let me take off these EMAs and stuff. Knock off another one here. Okay, that's gonna be the wraps for this video. I cut the live trade short just because I was sitting in the trade for probably like 15 more minutes and it wasn't doing anything. I ran upstairs, came back down, tried to like walk away from the charts. You know, I was trying to hold one at least, and I said, nah, forget it. But yeah, we're gonna come back tomorrow, see what the market's going, what opportunities it presents with us, right? This is getting juicy, it's getting a little crazy, you know, and I'm excited for it. But peace.